If you see the question in this question, we have only two transactions which are going to purchase book. These two, right? This is of sales. This is of sales return. This is of rebate. This is purchase of goods in cash. This is return, purchase return, again purchase return, and then purchase of furniture. So which will go to purchase book are only the first two transactions that we have already recorded. I hope guys you all have understood this. Why others are not going to the purchase book? Got this or not? All. Now is what do we do in ledger after recording the transaction in purchase book? That also I'm explaining you. Listen to me carefully, guys. After recording an individual transaction in purchase book like this one, the accountant goes to the ledger and posts this in ledger. This is the recording of purchase. This is the recording of GST and packing and forwarding charges. So he has to post the transaction only in the account of the supplier, that is Akai Limited. So here I am making ledger of Akai Limited. Date, particulars, JF, amount, and the same again, date, particulars, JF, and amount. Now, whatsoever is the date of this transaction, on that date, the accountant will write here simply by purchases account. And whatsoever he has to pay to Akai Limited, that he will record here. So how much is payable to Akai Limited is 1,72,320. This would be recorded here. This is how he will record it in in Akai Limited's account. Have you got me guys or not? I'm asking all guys. It means he has to pay, means the business has to pay 1,72,320 to Akai Limited for purchase of goods. The same way, account of Videocon would also be made. So on the credit side of account of Videocon, he will write by purchase with 3,32,270, inclusive of GST and packing and forwarding charges. So this is how guys recording would be done, that is posting would be done in ledger. Now let's say page number of Videocon is 23 and of Akai Limited is 16. Then in the JF, in the LF column here, 16 would be written and here 23 would be written. Am I clear? Though this column you do not need to fill in your for your academic purpose, but yeah, in reality this is how it is done. And what should be the page number of the purchase book? Let's say this is page number 12, then that 12 would be mentioned here and also here. Have you got this, guys, or not? All. I'm asking, guys, all. Have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
Others, have you got this? Yash, Hunar,
Yes,
Shubhi,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Ashutosh, Aryan. Aryan, have you got this?
Yes, sir.
So, guys, start noting it down from here.
Sir, we have to balance or not?
No, you do not need to balance it. You keep it open because my purpose is only to make you understand how to do posting in supplier's account. Done, guys, with this also. I'm asking, guys, are you done with this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, guys, transactions of credit purchases of goods are recorded, that is journalized in the purchase book as and when they take place and are also posted in respective ledger accounts, right? At the end of each month, total of individual columns of the purchase book are transferred to their ledger accounts as below. So what accountant keeps doing is that whenever credit purchase of goods takes place in the business, he records them he records that in the purchase book and then he posts them in respective ledger of supplier's account. At the end of each month, he also transfers the totals of different columns of purchase book in their individual ledger accounts. How? Let's understand that, guys. This is purchases account. This was Videocon's account. Let's say purchases account is on page number 4. Now, if you see the uh, question, there is one purchase of goods in cash. So this would first be recorded in cash book. This would first be recorded in cash book, and from cash book it would be posted in purchase account. How to record this in cash book, that I have already explained you guys earlier while covering cash book. So he has purchased TV cables for rupees 2000 from Ajit Traders Indore in cash, where GST is applicable at the rate of 18%. Right, guys? So for that, and that transaction was on, okay, date is not given. So here he will write to cash account and purchase account with 2000, because purchase is of only rupees 2000. Then he will record this transaction of purchase of TV cables in cash in input SGST account, and that is at the rate of 9% of 2000, that is 180 rupees. Then the same he will record in input CGST account, that is 9% of 2000, that is 180. So this is how he will record the, or he will post the transaction of purchase of goods in cash in these three accounts. Have you understood, guys, or not? Do not write anything. I will give you enough time to note down all these things. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that the purchase of goods in cash along with GST, that is recorded individually in purchase account and respective GST accounts. Now at the end of the month, let's say on 31st August 2023, he will transfer the total of purchase from the purchase book, for which he will write two sundries as per purchase book. And what was the total of purchase in purchase book for the month of August was the total of this column, and that is 4,24,000. So that 424 will also be recorded or transferred here. After doing this only, now he will close his purchase account for the month of August. So now the total of purchase for the month of August is 4,26,000. But guys, there also would have been an opening balance on 1st August 2023 coming from the previous months. Let's say that is rupees 9,25,050. I'm writing this as a hypothetical amount just to make you understand that purchase account for the month of August will also have opening balance. So now at the end of August 2023, the closing balance of purchase would be 13,51,050. Have you understood, guys, what I have explained about purchase account? I repeat, guys,
Yes,
in
sir.
purchase account, In purchase account, all the transactions of purchase which are done in cash, that is by paying money in cash or by check, would be recorded individually. But total of credit purchase will come here in one go in one shot, not individually from the purchase book. Have you all understood this, guys? Shubhi, Aryan, Yash, Hunar, Ashutosh.
Yes, sir.
Good. The same way he will transfer total of input SGST from purchase book to input IGST account, input SGST account. So input SGST total is 25,200. So that also will go to input SGST account here. Here also what he will write as to sundries as per purchase book. 25,200. And then at the end of the month, here we will have balance. I'm assuming that input SGST account had no opening balance for August. Why? Because that has got set off with output SGST or otherwise. So now the balance of input SGST is 25,380. The same will happen with input CGST. Two sundries as per purchase book. 25,200 by balance CD 25,380. I hope guys you all have understood this. Yes or no? I'm asking guys all please be quick in responding whenever I ask you this. I'm asking guys all, have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
What's about others? Are they not with us in the class? Hunar, Aryan, Shubhi, Yash.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let me complete this, guys. So I think I should not have closed input CGST and SGST account. Why? Because there may be more transactions of input CGST and SGST. Let me check them here. Here we will have output. Here also we have output involved. Here also we have output. We have returned two television sets and one refrigerator to Videocon Bhopal, right? And Videocon Bhopal, okay. So we purchased television sets and a refrigerator at a given price that we know. Now, guys, this transaction will go to purchase returns book. The return of both these transactions will go to purchase return book. Purchase return book has not a different format other than purchase book, except one thing. I will tell you what is that. So along with guys, alongside I'm making this purchase return book also. Date, supplier's name. Now instead of supplier's bill number, since we are returning the goods, and when we return goods, we debit the party, we raise here debit note. So here we will have debit note number. What is debit note that I explained you earlier, guys? I hope you all remember what is debit note. I showed you the format of debit note also. Whenever we have to debit a party, whether a supplier or a customer, not for sale of goods, but for some other reason, not for payment of money, but for some other reason, then we make debit note. So if we are debiting our supplier not for payment, then whatsoever is the transaction, we will raise debit note. We will make debit note. If we are debiting our customer not for credit sale of goods to him, then also we will make debit note. Am I clear? So here we will have debit note, and here purchase returns. Rest all will remain same, because in purchase return also we have these four things involved. So if you see our in the example, our 8 number transaction was return of goods to Videocon Limited. So here we will have Videocon debit note number, let's say 9. LF would be 16 once we record that there. We have returned 2 television sets and 1 refrigerator. When we purchased these items, television set was of rupees 8,000, refrigerator was rupees 12,000. So here we will have 2 television sets at rupees 8,000, that is rupees 16,000, and 1 refrigerator of rupees 12,000. So total amount here is 28,000. In purchase return, we will write 28. But when we purchase the goods, that time 18% GST was applicable. So here also 18% GST would be applicable. Since it is intrastate purchase, we will have split of GST into SGST and CGST at the rate of 9%. So 9% is 280 and 2800 and 280. That is 27,720. And the same amount, sorry, 2772, I'm sorry, 2772. 2800 and 280 means 2520. Yeah, 2520. And here also 2520. Nothing here. It means total amount with which we have to debit Videocon is 33,040. So this is how guys we will journalize our purchase return in purchase return book. Have you got this all? I'm asking guys.
Yes, sir.
And the next return of purchase is to Akai Limited for the goods of rupees 25,000. Here interstate GST is applicable. The total amount 25, purchase return is also 25, and 18% of 25 is 20% is 5,000 and 2% is 500. So 25,000 minus 200 is 4,800. Sorry, 4,500. So total amount with which we will debit Videocon, sorry, Akai Limited is 29,500. The total of purchase returns is 53,000. Here 4,500, here 2,520, here also 2,520, here nothing. That's it. So guys, from purchase return book also, the total of input SGST and CGST will go to their respective accounts in ledger. You know that in case of purchase returns, these accounts are getting credited. All these accounts are getting created. So on the credit side of input SGST account will write by Videocon with 2,520. So here we will have one more thing coming, 2,520 on the credit side of input SGST account. Same way here also we'll have this 2,520 and Videocon's account would be debited and here we will write to purchase returns account. And the amount that will come here in the amount column is the total amount which we will bring from purchase return book, that is 33,040. Is it clear guys or not? I hope you are understanding the full process guys. You must understand this process very well. Why? Because all this you would be using in one chapter, very important chapter of accounts, that is rectification of errors. So whatsoever I have explained so far, guys, tell me whether you have got this or not. I'm asking all guys.
Yes, sir.
Shubhi, are you getting this? The way we made purchase account, same way we will make purchase returns account. If there is cash purchase return, that will come on the credit side of purchase returns account. But in our example, it is not so. So here we'll write buy sundries as per purchase returns book. When at the end of the month. The total of purchase returns is 53,000. Have you got
For
this,
purchase
guys?
return, we have
And in
credit
inputs,
balance.
input CGST also, I'm sorry guys, here we'll write buy sundries as per purchase returns book. 2520. The same thing we will do in input SGST account also. It means, guys, an input SGST account on the debit side, we will have total coming from the purchase book, and on the credit side, total coming from the purchase returns book. The same is with input SGST account. Sorry, input CGST account. Totals would be coming from purchase book on the debit side of this account, and totals from the purchase return book will come on the credit side of input CGST account. Right, all? So, guys, today we started from here, but you people have made this account. Okay, Akai Limited's account also would be debited for purchase return. So, for this, here we will write same way, guys, we will record the transaction. That is, we will post the transaction in Akai Limited account on the debit side because we returned goods to Akai Limited also. Goods of rupees 25,000, and for that we debited Akai Limited's account with 29,500. So here we will write to purchase returns account with 29,500. So as far as purchase return is concerned, purchase return book is concerned, we have closed this book for the month of August, and after that we have transferred these balances to their respective accounts. But yeah, input IGST account I have not made yet. I need to make that also. Input IGST account will have the totals coming from the purchase book on the debit side, and that is 25,920 from the purchase book, and amount coming from the purchase return book on the credit side, and that is 4,500. So now on 31st August, okay, I'm not calculating the balance because we may have some more transactions coming from some other books, and that is why I'm leaving it blank. Here also I'm removing the balance. So as far as purchase return book is concerned, guys, again, what we did in case of purchase book, that is after posting the transactions individually to their to individual suppliers account, at the end of the month we have also transferred a total of purchase return to purchase returns account, total of input IGST to its account in ledger, and totals of input SGST and CGST account to their ledgers. Have you got me or not? I am left with one more account, that is packing and forwarding charges, the total of which is 4270. This also would be treated the same way. Purchase, input SGST and input CGST account were made. So here we will have packing and forwarding charges account. The total of packing and forwarding as per the purchase book was 4,270. So here we will write 4,270 and then we will see the balance of it later. So guys, today I have also explained you purchase return book and the process ahead, right? Now you have already made Akai Limited's accounts. Record this in Akai Limited's account, guys, on the debit side of it. This you already noted. Now you have to note down this on the debit side. Please do this fast all. I hope guys you all have understood what I have asked you to do, right? I'm asking Manvi, Shubhi, Hunar, Aryan, Yash, Ashutosh, Priyansh. Listen to me all carefully, guys. In purchase account on the credit side, what more will come is when purchase account is credited, right? And you know when purchase account is created, when there is loss of goods by fire, theft, accident, etc., or when goods are distributed as free sample, or when goods are distributed in charity, or when goods are taken away by the proprietor for his own use, or when goods are used to make an asset of the business or to repair any asset of the business. All those transactions in case of subsidiary books are recorded in journal proper book. So I'm writing those here without any amount so that you could have in your mind and could understand it that what can come on the credit side of purchase account. You also do this, guys, all this one. Whenever purchase account is credited, in case of subsidiary book system, they are recorded in journal proper book because they are unusual transactions. Am I clear? They are not usual or regular transactions. Such transactions are recorded in journal proper book. So are you done with this, guys? Should I scroll down the screen?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, Ashutosh, Aryan, Priyansh, Yash.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now complete this also, guys. Leave some space here, guys, as there may be some more transactions coming from some other books and input SGST account. And here also we may have these items. These are also coming from the journal proper book. Done, guys, with this also. Done, guys, all with this. I'm asking, guys, are you done with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
सर इनपुट आईजीएसटी का अकाउंट का जो पेज नंबर है वो कौन से किधर आएगा?
ये जो है आपका, ये चला जाएगा आपका, जिस बुक से आपने यहाँ पे उसको रिकॉर्ड किया है। जैसे ये कौन सी बुक है आपकी, ये परचेज रिटर्न है, तो यहाँ पे परचेज रिटर्न बुक में पेज नंबर 58 जाएगा।
Okay, sir.
वैसे प्रियांश, आपका जो क्वेश्चन है उसका आंसर ये है कि ये पेज नंबर 58 इस ट्रांजेक्शन के लिए और इस ट्रांजेक्शन के लिए कहीं नहीं जाएगा। लेकिन यहाँ पे जरूर हम जेएफ वाले कॉलम में जरूर हम परचेज बुक का पेज नंबर लिखेंगे, और यहाँ पे हम सेल्स बुक, सॉरी, परचेज रिटर्न बुक का पेज नंबर लिखेंगे। लेकिन परचेज रिटर्न बुक में या परचेज बुक में जो हमारा एलएफ का कॉलम होता है, उसमें सिर्फ पार्टी का अकाउंट का पेज नंबर जाता है। ये आपने क्लास लेट अटेंड की, इसलिए आपको नहीं पता है, मैं बता चुका हूँ आज की क्लास में पहले। यहाँ पे ऐसे जो आपका परचेज बुक है, इसमें आपका पेज नंबर लेजर का, आपका ये लिमिटेड के अकाउंट का आएगा। ये पेज नंबर वीडियोकॉन लिमिटेड के अकाउंट का है, लेजर का। हैव यू अंडरस्टूड दिस नाउ, प्रियांश? So guys, are you all done with this also?
Yes, sir.
Make this also, guys, packing and forwarding charges account.